All right. Good morning, wherever you are. Good afternoon and good evening. May welcome you be about any show. This is how the program is designed. One year introduction, yeah, welcome you be a second segment. Now, yeah, breaking news or Ghana or bulletin or what I call the trending issues. And the trending issues, you trending issues now. Then we pick one major topic that particular week or day. I mean, it's being discussed on the mainstream media and most of the podcasters, use on our broadcasters, and then we give our views and opinion about it. You're using national standard, so you're using the national interest as a standard. Any idea analysis, no. Your first time over subscribe, you just like the page near audio to the community. Let's do this. So today under rebuilding Ghana, we'll look at the security of the country. You see Canada, Japan in question, where we feel said the life of Erastus Asare Donko is under attack, meaning the entire media fraternity is under attack, based on the comments Canada, Japan, a passe. Then there's this topic in Swa, it's still there. I say Becky drops 899,000 check. Pressure mounts on Lordina. What about Rollins' wife, Mrs. Konedu Achibai? What about Professor Mills' wife? May you so rest in perfect peace. You see, senior politics in person idea we take care and can saline one person pet. What about Ajakun Kufuor's wife? These are some of the questions we should begin to ask ourselves. And then most of the social media platforms, so now who's MPP for national organizer, what's his name? This gentleman, Nana B. So we did that demonstration, no more protested, demanded that money from Lordina. Okay? So we say, I mean, no more didn't about the then that old politics, it goes on between MPP and NDC. This is clearly what we are seeing. So we are going to talk about these two issues. And I listened to, or precisely, let me say, I read H. Prempe, or say, the 1992 Constitution is the worst since time memorial, or compare with the previous constitutions or articles, actually, 1992 Constitution, it's about time, say, you're starting your amendment. Yeah, a couple of amendments, but the key areas of the Constitution were not touched. All kind of stuff. Because you're touchy, and can you say, you see the amount of money or refunded the amount state, 899,000. I believe say a old cities. Say if this happens to be the current cities, then there's a problem in the country. Then Kennedy and Erasmus Asem will go into it. After this commercial break, that's what we are going to do. Now let's get into this. So state of Massachusetts, and now say Mobile state of Massachusetts, and now the person intend to relocate her. Now, or person here Juma or health fielder, now soon Mobile are looking for job or health fielder. It's called Danceable Services LLC. It's a staffing agency recruiting RNLP and CNHHA. There are numerous opportunities for them. Based on what certificate and now say experience, with years of experience. Now I negotiate for pay rate. The number between the Rachel 978-654-0002. All right, my repeat it. Office number now 978-654-0002. There are so many places, almost staffing from hospital to assisted living to rehabs, mental homes, everywhere. What they don't do is a home care. This is not a home care. This is a staffing agency on contract, and they can also recruit for permanent basis. Now, there is this company in Swah.
Max morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Acheampong. I'm here today to talk to you about longevity. We all agree that we live in a very, very toxic world, right? From the food we eat, to the air we are breathing, to the water we are drinking, so much contaminants. Glutathione plays a very, very essential role in helping to detoxify us and boosting our immune system. And because we are exposed to all these toxins and also we are growing daily, naturally our levels of glutathione deplete. And as the levels deplete, we are also predisposing ourselves to over 74 major health conditions. So we need to boost or optimize glutathione levels in our body through our patented ribosine technology, which is the solution. Derived from this ribosine technology is our flagship product, which we call Cellgevity. So what is Cellgevity? Cellgevity is essentially a product that is made from ribosine and also contains 12 other synergistic ingredients. So these synergistic ingredients range from aloe vera, cordyceps, vitamin C, grapeseed extracts, resveratrol. All these other synergistic ingredients have tremendous health benefits. Resveratrol is very good for the heart, vitamin C, very good immune booster. Cordyceps, where Asian Chinese folklore, they've been using it for stamina and strength. All these other antioxidants have been added to our patented ribosine, and in combination, we have what we call Cellgevity. Most healthy people will notice that their energy levels have improved, their mental focus is very, very clear, they sleep better, they have reduced aches and pains, and all the other good things that I've mentioned. For most people, within the first 24 hours, they begin to feel some benefit, and as your glutathione level improves, you get other benefits as well. It is important to note that Cellgevity is not a drug, it is a food supplement, and as glutathione levels are enhanced, miraculous things and amazing things happen to your body. So who should take Cellgevity? Whether you have health challenges or you're perfectly fine, you would benefit from having raised levels of glutathione. For those with health challenges, supplementing Cellgevity, in addition to whatever the doctors have prescribed, has shown to have great outcomes. People improve well, they are recovering faster, and even if you feel you're perfectly fine, because you're going to benefit from the enhanced sleep, your mental focus being sharp, ability to recover from fatigue, stress, and exercise.
All right, a lot has been said about Cellgevity. I know some more Busa number, and I believe this done. I had opportunity to talk to one of our marketing officers, and I'll say number now between the ratio on any 8233-240-886693. Fresh number where WhatsApp platform, WhatsApp number with himself friend local. There's this gentleman who Obezi or Ghana. Friend baby will be a product number between a beer amount. I mean, I can say one-on-one. Hopefully this coming Saturday, if possible, we are making that arrangement. Now, I'm going to this issue. Okay, let's start with Becky issue, which is First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. Nanado, the wife, issue. About salaries are near per se at the moment. It's been discussed a lot, and then I listened to something on multimedia. And the Obi, any this gentleman or what doing my firm, I've forgotten his name. Okay, Kennedy, best friend, anyway. Now you see, it's like where argument, what has been known within the public domain is the intent of the president, our Rashidi didn't call parliament a second approval, multi approval, or partisanship approval, approve say or drag both the first lady, the vice president's wife, which is Samira, under Article 71 public office holders. Therefore, they will be entitled to these benefits. That's not it. Already, these people have been paid since 2017. Now, you see a conflicting report. Some are saying that they haven't been. Now, based on the pressure, once more, I'm commending most of the podcasters and the broadcasters. You see, now social media is breaking away the traditional media in the sense, back in the days, I'm not encouraging hate speech. Not social media, traditional media need more opportunity. That is how most politicians were able to control the social media to promote the agenda instead of reflecting the actual picture of what is going on in the country. We saw the pressure. You see, and the democratic system of government here is the opinions of the people that should reflect, especially who make policy. That's the citizens in the country says our policy the way they will react to the policy and the conformity too. But right now, the law has been passed. So is the woman voluntarily giving it out? And I said, even though the law is the bronze size, I know that issue is being challenged in court. I don't want to go so much into it. Even so, rejected Sikana, it doesn't change the fundamental mistake. Either say previous constitution is supported, and now say currently no push it to parliament in the supported. So Ronaldo's wife, which is Auntie Becky, rejecting or refunding this money, it doesn't mean say a change it. Let's go back into Parliament. As people who are even challenging, they said the man almost see a pushy law. No? It was so illegitimate and it was an affront to our constitution and our democracy. Now, then go into this. Why NSR says our law it has been changed? So we have to address that legal aspect. Now, see, the intent has already been registered. And now I listen to multimedia. They are saying, oh, there be a idea because an entitlement in here. That's why you've heard some lawyers saying, because of that, you don't into constitution ground. You revisit it, you make changes to these kind of benefits are a go to public servants, any civil servants. Let's go back into that issue. We any better discuss it. Or you're rebuilding Ghana. No, we are talking much about tax on journalists or the tax on journalism. You be used to Erastus Asari Donko or ne Kevin or ne Kennedy Japan issue. Okay. So quick, Yanko bulletin. I say leave Lordina Mahama alone. Gabia Sare Ochiri Dakon. You see, that's how Ghanaian politics is. You see, sometimes they try to play balance because they know very well. Say an MPP youth organizer and a BNC say he's on refund this our money now. What is the intent of Gabi saying this? That's the first question you want to ask yourself. Adinti and a Gabi or Kasi Injai was what's her name? Lordina, why? You want to ask yourself why? Is it the start? Okay. I say, Gabi Ochiridakun says the former First Lady Lordina Mahama should not be pressured to refund salaries and allowance paid to her. He explained that her husband, former President John Dramani Mahama, failure to set up emolument committee to look into such payments is the cause of the current confusion. Gabi can make that argument. It's a very weak argument and it is politically motivated. This thing has been there since time memorial. If that is how you want to start the argument from her. Because Lordina Mahama paid Tiano. Before Excellency Mahama take office, now Mills take office. Excellency Ajakum Kufuor take office. Rawlinson's wife take office. So then we have to go back. That tells you there's something wrong with our constitution, where public allowances and benefits in regards to public figures are concerned. You see, all limited to immediate predecessor pair, you are making a mistake. Just address the thing from its root cause. That is the issue. That's why I decided to go further into this issue because I wanted to know the intent into the cancer. Now, there's a story that has popped up. Anytime I'm making guys JB Dankwa. Daniel Esiedu brought late MP's mobile phone to unlock witness. I don't know how long this issue, the Ombudsman drag issue. I can't even understand it. See, sometimes people say justice delayed, justice denied. Yeah, a deliberate forces be NM% this gentleman, the family, and then they don't bring justice. That's why sometimes people feel say new was politically motivated. Now let's listen to another. I say I'm sorry about the military brutalities at war. Akufo-Addo apologize. Lordina Mahama received 8,000 allowance every 3 months, according to Sami Jemfi. Police complaint filed against Kennedy Japan. We'll go there. Armed robbers shoot woman to death in Kumasi. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, but you see, yeah, because you decide they say you be creating this environment and and that's what is going to happen. 4 occasions, the Chief Justice has been caught up in controversy. That is very dangerous. The head of the judiciary, and that's 4 consecutive times, the is very dangerous. Returning the allowance is not what we want. To force into Rebecca and Samira. And that's why I also share the same sentiment or opinion with him. Because the intent has already been registered. So we better find a solution. Yes, you find a better solution, constitutional or legally, to address this issue. There you go. Kwesi Pratt can't say now it's so touchy. You say government choosing who to punish for insecurity in Ghana. Pratt on Kennedy Acheampong's threat to junior journalists. Yes, we talked about this issue. There is power in pouring libation more than fasting. I don't want to talk about this man. Prophet Free SHS is a sham, Wachijan. Funerals are not spreading COVID-19. Parties do. And at this dawn, and I read this thing from Samuel Kujeto Ablako on the homepage or Twitter. I was so touched, you know. So these young guys added this kind of energy be your political system anymore. Then you can see, say there's an assurance for us. Well, see, we have made progress in rejecting the 28 million MPs car loan facility. Me reading here, I'm saying, no, this guy has done very well. Well, see, he gained the support of, he stated that he and the New Patriotic Party MP, Patrick Boama, like what he was trying to imply is on the Patrick Boama and make it that move, no? And it's like something almost like almost put in motion before the house it's about to be deliberated. I hope so many other agreement because no man can say you show more private capacity in talk that will make them more responsible because we government loaning will free parliament. What is the guarantee of Akutia? It becomes a debt to the nation. Journalist Kennedy Acheampong has publicly attacked Anas, Manasa, and Ahmed Swale and others. Some people are also calling, say, another wife, you know. Return state funding for Rebecca Foundation too, minority to First Lady. Anyway, I think time is not on our side. Let me quickly rush into this issue. The Edra MC drops reappointment move. That's, you should have been fired. You say, or withdrawn is not something. Speaker of Parliament refer Kennedy Acheampong to Privileges Committee over threats against journalists. COVID-19, Ghana to get 1.2 million doses of Pfizer vaccine mid-August, according to the Ghana Health Service. I think it's in the right direction because you see, Pfizer, Moderna, even Johnson and Johnson. These are some of the renowned companies. When it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine. When it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine, you need to say like the actual brain behind it. You see, I'm not saying Russia, a lot of people still believe it's still under test. Because even though Vladimir Putin could take you encouraging the citizens of war, but they are not. All right. Yeah, yes, stories in free. Say a lot has been said about the 899,000. I think say I mean any day once you lay foundation for it and it will be your baby the law doesn't change. It then becomes the discretion of the person that's all beji and so on. But right now what it stands and say let's go back into the constitution. Say the H per canon. Okay. Now sir quick motion now on the call parliament for approval. And I know that issue is being challenged in court. I won't speak so much into it. But I mean comedy Ghanaians based on almost reaction to a mass decision. But I think a lot of people are doing marvelous work. Almost use social media in a very positive direction. How like then you maybe bow almost to me take a stand almost speaking against And the issue with salaries, you have for now. Okay. In regards to another wife, Baumia wife, Lodina, na Edu, late Mills wife, Kufo wife, the maintain was my bonity. On consent. That's a Ghana for the refino. Okay. Now, young Kwasadi, very, very important. Okay? Because human life is at stake here. Hey, Honorable Kennedy Japan wants to kill Joy News. Erastus Asare Donko over Ejra report. Erastus, reporter Emma Joy News, okay? Now, Ejra incidents, Aumudi Kunkaka, it was frontline as Omuteki coverage. But one unique thing I learned about this guy, and so the Uhuna will appear before committee, okay? Not only say or what that demeanor now say be a bibino. What they share or appear before committee no setting. You could see say Nyoma walking fine. I'm not trying to preempt for him say he was so positive about the working camp. But you could see the guy not just he was speaking from experience. He was, putting integrity as a journalist. He's reporting exactly what he saw. And clearly, the goal is on the Oyenejuma. And I believe, journalists should be free to report accurate information. One, it helps the security forces. It helps the state itself and its development. So that's what this gentleman was doing. Kennedy Acheampong is not just a mere Kennedy Acheampong. He's a staunch member in MPP, a financier of the MPP. Then, I would say he's a philanthropist where Ghanaian society is concerned. He does a lot for it. What's also MP, he has been in parliament for a very long time. Recently, he has been appointed as a chairman of the Defense and Interior Committee in parliament. Just look at it very well from this perspective. Forget about the BBI on one the profile. In the issue we buy no say na buy no nya time kura mpo say obeka ho asem. But you see sometimes na me hu how see a coordinating your reasoning. And the issue with some of the media houses in Ghana today is that because of the better platforms so ubenya more viewership, more listeners and watch viewers and so be increasing into simple only the issues are they don't want to say it. Kenya Japan started. He's trying to go after this gentleman in the sense, guy and reports are making it and your papa. But Uti in Japan very well, it tells you clearly, say no full knowledge about what actually transpired in Ejura. Which I went one watching video, when T reports, I don't know whether he wasn't prepared for it or not. He came up in the interview, or I don't know. Usually in the position as a chairman of the Defense and Interior, the Bible pass those comments. Say, a president, this gentleman, like, I'm disappointed. Look, it's not about he resigning from that committee, but one, as an elderly person, you don't have to issue public threats. Two, member of parliament, you don't have to talk in that manner. Three, what are you trying to tell this journalist? He shouldn't report what he saw. But don't hear an analysis now. For some of the feeble minds, he first went to attack the credibility of the multimedia, especially those in Joy FM. Strategy be opeke. You see, he's a very smart guy. This is what he did. Mosoria, namuna nam gabio chere da akufi. Ya mamusika na de bad reports na Joy FM multimedia for crumble say money or MPP4 problem because MPP4 they are not taking good care of them. You know what he's trying to do? One, aside or attacking the credibility of Joy FM, no, or categorizes this gentleman being a member of that fraternity or that family, no, saying to me, it's not my concern. I don't know what actually went on there, but from a realistic position, no, I observe Mimi who the idea course over a Obibia who idea course over a why would see a report in it? Would you follow committee? No, okay. The decision, Ashanti Regional Chairman of the RISEC, no, which is Simon Semezamiki, that result to this. We were journalists doing or reporting. It is you see the colleagues CB encounter and answer grievances or issue with the MPP party now. It doesn't necessarily mean say what this gentleman is saying is false. I don't know what journalists run so anymore. They are not able to question him into detail. No more man can be right now. No, but this gentleman who appeared before the committee, he went there out of pain and anger because MPP as a party is not taking good care of journalists in Ghana. You see his strategy and his reasoning. Saying I can portray this gentleman. Now, a lot of people have condemned this. What's his name? Kwesi Prata said here. Because or passes similar comment as it stands right now. Most Ghanaians are saying, only the death of this guy, Ahmed Swale. What has happened? Nothing. Assuming Bosenyon in a year, but the comment may lead you to. Obi Obran also debonny at the show. Obit me attack this gentleman. What's his name? Erasusi. Na akwako pase. Chicken Japan one to need ferry phobia opportunity. He may not have the intent or the aspiration or ambition to be president. But some young people in MPP and some people in Ghana, they believe they be an generosity could be demanding any man in each of. But this kind of outburst, comments saying, but you know, Sir Committee no interest on there. It's a no committee. He can be a backbone to support the committee because of how conducting investigation, as he's been saying. But as to say, chairman of Defense and Interior Committee, about public have a big statement. Madison refer case in it to Privileges Committee. Take this thing from me. Okay? It will not get anywhere. Now, let's do this. Multimedia. Who was the debut of this gentleman, this guy, or I think I can tell Washington, right? Yes. The same guy, they be more reported on social media, precisely Facebook. Nipa will go after him. And they buy only the platforms a breaky news way. Defended a fellow or colleague journalist. Say human life is more important. So if this gentleman's life has come under attack or threat, I saw stepping in, nobody defending him. That is what Kevin Taylor did. Mr. Say, nipa say any busy. Nipa na mo de bi amon pena asem no na nya asem no. Ene ono. Eno no mu ene buyer or defend him. Ena mi tie na ma yedi. This Kevin Taylor, what kind of person he is? Fine, if you more target, no, if you more affiliate, say, oh, support the party, we. But you see, the guy did not look at it from that perspective. But his concern is human life is at stake. In the other memoir. Yes, other than memoir, now you're fighting against Sadia. And the mere fact that gentleman into me, yes, he actually won my admiration. I respected him so much for doing that. You see, sometimes there's no need to be critique or necessary enemies. This guy, I'm referring to, this guy, Kevin Taylor. Kevin Taylor. Was standing, look at the manner, forget about some of the Kennedy was, but analysis are way far, racist. Because there is that possibility. Obuwa wo Kennedy ne kura wo this journalist right away. nya kasa wo kan inti na amana banisa. Look, for the purpose of time, mean to mean call multimedia for reporting, but from my understanding what I read, almost petition, very almost petition in Parliament, Chief of Staff, Speaker of Parliament, through their lawyers. There's a lot of bodies no almost petition CID, and then Master Kwesi practice so can be. Kwesi practice so that no to be no. Different organization, and the don't know to say. But the point is, Kennedy Amwako report it's not gonna go anywhere. Only to baby. What the upper Tana report baby. So Munima. Namia, we said the contempt case Ghana for to me every schedule case and up to date. No. The Ghana for to me and reschedule Kennedy Japan contempt case up to date. So it's a clear indication say it's not going to get anywhere and lead to baby. The only thing I could suggest is a multimedia being known as a reputable media house. I'm this gentleman, ultimate security. I'm private security. Or even Ghana crowd, no resort to Ghana Police Service. No mama security. Yeah, they should protect this gentleman. Simple Kennedy any intent. Obi crabit kwa bibi. Now innocent soul in life. I mean, free. This is how sometimes we should look at issues, or we should start thinking about issues. It is because want to mean prevent people from talking. Because our privileges committee, I'm also going to Kennedy. Let me take it from me. Yeah, privileges committee, because at any point to be a nipa you may or might have something in your past and you would say about public you wouldn't be happy about. The Aquatana committee so says Suhini a refer case in our parliament. Back then, so what is expected of him. Say in privileges committee. I don't think even there's going to be sitting inquisition. And then they will come and tell you people say committee no any power to sanction. So it's a waste of time. Now, attention should be on this innocent guy, Erastus. No? Yes, because from what he did, when he said the report of the committee, it was motivated in any sense. As will be a Yakomanisika, and also will be against MPP agenda. Okay, if anything, Nana don't come back a patch for similar issues are security forces and precisely the Ghana forces and officers in the the same way, after investigation, let's see if the government will act on the report. A person like this should be commended, and he said, on this note, I will just end today's section. Now, maybe will be answers for your time.